Keep your stone sets, I got my own baguette. And I be doing things that you won't regret. Lil Kim the queen bee, so you best take heed. Shall I proceed? Yes indeed. Hey boss ladies, and welcome back to my channel. So if you want to see how I achieved this red look period, if you want to see how I achieved this red look, I don't know what I'm doing, but if you want to see, make sure you subscribe to my channel, make sure you click the like button, make sure you comment, make sure you do all of that. But what you really got to do is continue watching this video so you can see how I achieved this look. I wanted to give y'all auntie vibes. I wanted to give you 1920s, 1950s, okay, the years of the, I don't know. That's enough joking around for me. So if you all already watched yesterday's video, you'll definitely see what I'm using to do my eyebrows. It's the Anastasia Beverly Hills dip brow in the color Ebony. I'm going in doing the same technique as I did in the previous video. This is a little more slowed down, but you can see that I go over the top, go over the bottom, and I start at the ends and I get closer to the front. I want it to blend. I don't want that straight line in the front of my eyebrow because that would look crazy. It's so hard to keep a calm face when you're doing your makeup, y'all. I promise you, this is not how I be looking off camera. I be scrunching up my lips, making a whole bunch of faces, but I'm trying to stay cute for y'all, and I hope that you can appreciate it. So I'm going in and I'm concealing under my eyes using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the color Tan number 45, and I'm filling that bad boy in. She's looking good. So right here, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna line the top of my eyebrow using LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Chestnut with my flat brush that I got from e.l.f. And honestly, I feel like I should have done my makeup before my hair because I feel like it was in the way and I was just like, I don't know how this is gonna work. I don't know how this is gonna work. Applying some concealer to act as eyeshadow primer, and we're just gonna blend that in on the lid. So right here, I'm going in with my transition color. This is like a burgundy wine kind of red. It's not super bright, but it's giving me a perfect shade that I want, because I want my outer eye to be just a little bit darker than the bright red that I'm going to use directly on my lid. So I'm just going in and I'm blending that in my outer eye, as well as blending it into the crease. And as you all know, I have hooded eyelids, so this can be such a difficult process for me because I feel like my eyelids are making it so hard for me to blend. So now that I am pretty much done blending out that color, I'm gonna go ahead and just add some more concealer to my eyelid to accentuate the pigment of the brighter red that I'm gonna be putting on my eyelid. I promise you all, I was really guessing during this process. Like, I'm not really super big on shadow, but I really wanted to challenge myself. And so now I'm putting a brighter red pigment from the same Morphe palette onto my lid. And I think that this went really perfectly in terms of how it blended with the darker red. Like, I think it just looks flawless to me. If you don't think it looks flawless, that's your opinion. Think it looks good. Pat, 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 pat that in my eyelash. Oh wow, that's not an eyelash. That is an eyelid. An eyelid, y'all. Make sure you know your body parts, unlike me. So I also just used some shimmer from the same palette to place in the corner of my eye. So that's done, and I'm gonna get into my lashes. I didn't do my eyeliner on camera like I did last time because it wasn't hitting. I really tried. I tried my best for y'all, and it wasn't working out. But I did get a lash for y'all. This was a struggle lash, I'm not gonna lie. Both of these lashes were a little struggle. I feel like I put it on and I'm like, you know, it looks pretty good, but it looked a little crooked. So I'm just gonna use my fingers to press them down into my natural eyelash to ensure that they're not crooked and they look the way they're supposed to look. Period. So right here I'm going in with my foundation, and I tried to go light on it because in the last video I feel like I went really heavy on the foundation and I was not feeling it, because honestly sometimes less is more, and you can always put more makeup on, but trying to take it off can be a long process because you basically would have to redo your entire face. So I'm about to get to my forehead, and then I realize, girl, how are you about to blend this foundation on your forehead? Like, I'm looking at myself like, wait, this was not a good idea, Langie. But I ended up working it out. I think I'm just gonna probably take the clips out and move the hair over and re-clip it after I finish my face, because this was a whole ordeal. I'm trying to brush it down. I'm trying to do a whole lot. Just take them clips out, girl. Take them out. Go off. Take them things out. They could go back in later. I'm getting foundation on my hair. This was messy. But I got a hair clip and I clipped the hair to the side. This definitely helped me. But let's get into this concealer. I'm really a big fan of this concealer ever since I bought it. I think it's a really good highlight shade for me. It's not as light as fawn, and it's not as dark as chestnut. But I feel like Every time I find something in between, it never really works, but this one does. So shout out to Maybelline and they shades. It's time to beat it. Beat it. It's time to beat my face. Hey. Y'all know I love blending with my beauty blender. This is the most beaten part of the beat. And I be going ham. What I didn't mention though is that before I started blending this in, I just dampened my beauty blender so that all of the concealer would not be absorbed into the beauty blender and that it would apply properly to my skin and have a flawless finish. And see, I already have a natural contour just by highlighting, but we're gonna have to fix it. It look a little crazy, but that's what contouring is for. You make the shape that you want. Sorry, I was out of focus for a little second. Sometimes that happens to me. So right here, I'm using Maybelline number 65. I believe it's the color Coffee to contour my face. And I'm using my Real Techniques brush, as I did in the last video, to blend out that contour. And I really love this brush, y'all. This is like my favorite contouring brush. Maybe one day I'll find another one that I like, but right now this is my favorite. And right here, I'm just bringing up the contour further up my nose so that it can deepen the contour on the face, if that makes sense. Hope it makes sense to y'all. Makes sense to me. Alright, so right here I'm trying to fix my hair back again. Now that I have that foundation on, I'm just going to go and re-clip the side of my bangs. And at this point I was kind of like, damn, I feel like I messed it up. Like, I feel like it looked cuter before. But no, she still looks good. She's still giving me 60s, 20s, or maybe it was the 50s. I don't know. But let's bake. Let's get into this bake. You already know what I'm using. Sacha Buttercup setting powder. So right here, I'm using a NYX lip liner. I do not remember the color, but don't fret. It will be in the description box. It is like a rose color. So right here I'm going in with another product from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Clearly they're just getting all of my money. But this is a red lip, and I've had this for some time now. I don't remember the name. Like I said, it will be in the description box. And I always have trouble with my red lip because my inner lip is so moist that it's so hard for it to stay on. Like, I be struggling. But let's wipe away all of that excess powder. Oh man, I'm looking beat to the quads. And right here I'm just going in with some bronzer, and I actually used my Black Radiance palette, the medium to dark palette, and I used the darkest shade in the palette to just bronze up my face and add some more color. I'm going ahead and I'm placing some highlight, and I'm using this brush that I got from the Jaclyn Hill line from Morphe. I feel like it was better to use this than the Real Techniques highlight brush that I used for the yellow look. This applied the highlight on way nicer. And here I am setting. I tried to be cute for y'all, but it didn't really work out, but you get the point. She's all said and done. Ooh, honey. Alrighty, so I am done the makeup look for the red, and I'm feeling it, but no. Actually, how about y'all tell me if y'all feeling it in the comment section. I feel like I don't know how I feel, but I don't necessarily think it's the makeup. I feel like it's the whole put together. Like, I've never really done my hair like this, kind of giving that like 90s-ish kind of vibe. I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all jacking in the comment section. I'm gonna go ahead and put on my red top for this look, and I'm gonna get my shades so I can show y'all the entire look. I wanted to give them old lady vibes. Not old lady, but like auntie. Like a auntie type of vibe. I really do feel like I look like somebody auntie though. Period. So thanks for watching, thanks for tuning in, thanks for supporting. Make sure you follow me on social media, because if you ain't, I see you. Even with these glasses on, I can see you. All right, I love you all.